With more people getting the help, with more people getting the help that they need, with more people getting the vaccines, with more people getting out and involved in their communities, we have a second community spotlight to share with you. For this one, I have visited Representative Bertrand Kobayashi of District 19, where we look at how two industries, the culinary world and the natural resources and tourism sector, have adapted to pandemic conditions as we look to reopen more and more of our economy.
We are now at Kapiolani Community College, Culinary Institute of the Pacific. And with us, we have Dean John Richards of the Culinary Institute. Good morning.
Good morning.
Tell us what we have here at the Culinary Institute.
It is such a pleasure to share this with you this morning. This has been a 20-year journey getting the Culinary Institute of the Pacific up and running. A lot of amazing people have worked together over a number of years and got through a number of hurdles to bring this to fruition here on Diamond Head, of all things. So Culinary Institute of the Pacific at Diamond Head, this campus is designed to be our advanced culinary campus, where all of the community colleges, when you graduate with an associate degree, can come to Diamond Head for advanced culinary training, food innovation, research and development, nutrition, advanced cuisines as well, competition, things like that, that takes our students from kind of an entry-level qualification of skills into a more advanced way to move into some of the other areas besides just being a cook or a chef, the research people, the manufacturing people, the distribution people. So we work on all those fronts. So currently we have 300 students. We've been decreasing enrollment over the last number of years because the industry is desperate to hire everybody. With COVID, we actually haven't gone backwards. We're still maintaining our enrollment. There's hospitality and restaurant management training courses that we're developing when we open the entire campus. We work with all the community colleges. We have different relationships with each community college to bring the network together for the entire state, to be able to have this feeders all over the state to feed this campus in the advanced studies, which articulates to UH Manoa in culinology, food science, and nutrition, and West Oahu for culinary management business.
Okay. Tell us about this facility here on the slopes of Diamond Head, which I believe is only half finished. Tell us what we have here and what we will have when everything is complete.
So phase one, we opened about 3 years ago to a really amazing opening. I was pretty new here at that time.
This is phase one.
This is phase one, thank you. And it includes the entire infrastructure for the entire campus. We have this advanced Pacific Asian lab that we're in right now. We have our temporary innovation lab next door. It looks just like this, but it has a different focus. We have student locker rooms, restrooms, and a student lounge that are built. So that's phase one, and again, the entire infrastructure is in place to be able to complete the campus.
By infrastructure, you mean water, sewer,
thank you,
electricity, the roads?
Correct. All that's been done, so all we have to do is tap into what we did 3 years ago. Then there's also the restaurant at Diamond Head, which is, I think it's going to be the most anticipated opening of a restaurant in decades, I think. So there's no pressure there. It kind of sits on top of the auditorium. So we have a restaurant, beautiful view.
And I understand that the restaurant will have the super $1 million view of all of Waikiki.
The view is amazing. Diamond Head, Pacific Ocean, Waikiki, Honolulu, then the valleys. And then down another level is this auditorium, which is really a food and wine innovation studio. It is a high definition television studio where we can bring in everything that we're doing at our culinary and hospitality programs and stream it live to the world.
Great. So it sounds both exciting and delicious.
It is very exciting. So we're just so excited to have this opportunity to become a real voice in the culinary world globally. I think we're going to connect East and West in food culture, every kind of discussion of food culture. I think the thing that we're proud of today, most proud of today, is that chefs can do anything. If you've got a problem, give it to a chef.
Sounds like a very bright future.
It
Thank
is.
you very much.
My great pleasure. Thank you.
We are in Diamond Head Crater, and we have with us Cassandra Springer, who will tell us something about Diamond Head State Monument. Cassandra?
So Diamond Head State Monument is a natural national landmark. Pre-COVID, we had about 1 million visitors per year, over 3,000 people per day. Now that we've reopened December 17th, 2020, we're seeing about half that number. Masks required at all times, and people, I believe, have really been enjoying coming here and hiking the trail. It is 0.8 miles all the way to the summit with an elevation of 762 feet. On average, it would take about an hour and a half for somebody to start here all the way to the summit, about 45 minutes each way. You want to take your time. It doesn't take everyone an hour and a half. Sometimes I get people that jog it within 20 minutes up and down. Entry fee for visitors is $5 each to walk in, $10 to park, and for Kama'aina, it's free. So Diamond Head was formed about 300,000 years ago in a very short but explosive eruption. So we are formed very fragile, made out of tuff, which is ash and cinder. So I recommend everyone to stay on the trail at all times, because if they go off trail, it causes a lot more erosion and we're gonna lose our monument that much faster. Drink plenty of water, bring good walking shoes, always wear your mask, sunscreen if you need it, hydrate. Hydrate's the biggest thing. 2019, we had the most helicopter rescues in the state, and that's mostly due to dehydration.
What does the Diamond Head State Monument include inside and outside the rim?
So Diamond Head State Monument includes Fort Ruger Park, the Fort Ruger Trail, where we have the Brian Clay exercise equipment. And then we have 2 informational kiosks on each side, one on Montserrat, one on 22nd Ave. And that's all part of state parks. And then it also includes the road up through the tunnel at Diamond Head, and then includes the majority, about 75% of inside the crater.
Thank you very much, Cassandra.
Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Kobayashi, for having me visit your community. As we see more and more of these places open up, whether it's the Culinary Institute at KCC or Diamond Head State National Monument Park, we really continue to work through the disruptions caused by this pandemic.